Did you know that the word motel actually came from combining hotel with motor, since it is a hotel that is close to the highway and for people with motors, cars. So it is a motel. Same with smog, smoke along with fog. We call that in English portmanteau, which is a kind of blending words or phrases together into one word that expresses that longer phrase or concept. In Arabic, we have that same concept. We call it الالفاظ المنحوتة. But like many linguistic phenomena, it goes a little bit deeper or more elaborate in Arabic, since it can turn entire sentences into just one word. And since I noticed that many people were not really familiar with them when using them in previous lessons, I thought it would be important to highlight the most important ones that are usually used in Islamic contexts and will help inshallah to make understanding and expressing some Islamic concepts much easier. So let's start with the first one. Basmalah, which is probably the most famous and most used blend word in Arabic. And it means two things. First, it can mean saying Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, or just saying Bismillah. And it can be turned into a verb like yubasmil, which is to say Bismillah, or the imperative form Basmil, say Bismillah. And here you gotta pay attention that, as you can see, we may only drop the Hamza if we say the complete Basmalah. But if we only use Bismillah without Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, then we may not drop the Hamza and it has to be fully written. The next one is Istiadha, which is to say أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. And it is a common misconception that this is the only form of Istiadha, because there are other ways of Istiadha that are authentic and were reported on the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, like أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. And we also have أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم من همزه ونفخه ونفثه, which were reported that the Prophet, peace be upon him, even used in prayer. The next one is Haylalah, which is saying La ilaha illallah. And the verb is Haylala and Yuhaylil. The phrase can also be blended into the word Tahlil, giving the exact same meaning, which is La ilaha illallah. So they have two options here, Haylala or Tahlil, which mean the same thing. Next is Hamdalah, and I think you can already guess what it means. It is basically saying Alhamdulillah. So, yuhamdil means to say Alhamdulillah. And the imperative form, so telling someone say Alhamdulillah, you would then use Hamdil. We also have Hasbalah, which means saying Hasbunallah or Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakil, which is said when seeking help or support from Allah. So it is to be used at all times, of course. Unlike the rest of blend words, it can be turned into a verb, which is yuhasbil. The next one is hay'ala, which refers to saying hayya ala salah or hayya ala al-falah, which are obviously part of the adhan. Finally, Hawqala, and it is also said as Hawlaqa. Both are correct, and both of them refer to saying La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. So, we use both words to refer to the same phrase. And although both of them can be considered to be correct, the better and more eloquent word is the second, Hawlaqa. And from both of them, we can have verb forms. Hawqala or Hawlaqa, said the phrase, or yuhawliq or yuhawqil. They both mean to say La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. So, These blend words, or الالفاظ المنحوتة, are not really abbreviations or short forms of the original phrases, but they are just easier ways to talk about these phrases and refer to them. And most importantly, if you've heard someone saying them or you read them somewhere, you would then know what they actually mean. So which one of these blend words were new to you and which ones you already knew? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you want to start learning the tajweed, then start with this playlist. And also, don't forget to check my latest book about tajweed and download the companion app. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.